Tom Hammond with Steve Snapper Jones and Bill Walton. Steve, with Patrick Ewing on the sidelines now with that partially torn Achilles tendon, the equation changes for the New York Knicks.
It does, but it's an equation that they have seen before, Tom, and that they have to find some low post scoring. And the guy that they're going to go to is a Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson has become a rejuvenated offensive player for Jeff Van Gundy. His ability to score from all over the floor has really set the tone for the New York Knicks. And when Larry Johnson is scoring the basketball, good things happen for them. His numbers, he is a leading scorer in the series. And, you know, how dedicated is he? Well, this is a guy that's well-groomed, and he has sworn he's not getting a haircut or a shave until they win. And if we see this, the signature, then you know that he is having a huge afternoon.
That's disgusting.
Bill's favorite is the LJ signature.
And lowered at 6'7" from UNLV, number 2, co-captain Larry Johnson.
Both teams are jump shooting basketball teams, and the one that's going to be able to get inside is the one that's going to be the most effective. They come to Larry Johnson against Dale Davis.
Smith comes to double. Johnson is fouled.
That backup of LJ's has been the Knick style at its worst. When he comes in and takes 7 or 8 dribbles trying to get something going for himself. The Knicks are much better when they move that ball around. Larry Bird already concerned about foul trouble to Dale Davis.
So you mean if you get fouled on an attempt to score, it's no good?
Not if it takes everybody else out of the game. He's got all these guys standing around waiting for the ball.
Well, they waited too long because Larry didn't give it up, and now he's put in the 2 free throws up and got them both. So that net 2 points, the result of that possession.
Here's Sprewell. Popped out. Dudley missed it. Tapped in by Johnson. Johnson for 3. We're all making the LJ sign over here at the table.
Not me. Enough for the self-promotion of Larry Johnson.
Well, Larry Johnson must have known something about the last second shot. This is deep. That is about 28 feet. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And, Bill, this second look just for you.
Well, maybe he was thinking about last year's 1.6 and the I can't take it anymore game. This time I'll fake a shot instead of getting myself thrown out and suspended.
We love Larry. Tied at the end of 1 thanks to LJ's heroics.
And 3 signature demonstrations.
Derek McKee with the Indiana foul. Here is LJ in action. Double team, scrapping, fakes, got it up and in. Wow.
The longer we stay here, the more Bill becomes a fan of Larry Johnson. You notice the word magnificent came out the last time.
9 points for LJ.
You know, the playoffs are about resolve, and Larry Johnson is really showing that he's got a lot of heart and a lot of tenacity this afternoon. Coming in, getting them up in the air, off-balance shot goes in.
Actually, you were the one that asked Marcus Camby, was he going to get more shots with Ewing out? And he laughed and said, no, Latrell can handle that, as LJ does it again.
I didn't get a single look that day.
And we bet Latrell will get his, but right now, the ball in the hands of LJ and Larry Johnson dominating the game. We're tied at 21.
So the New York Knicks have found a weapon in the low post efforts of Larry Johnson. And if you talk to all of the Knicks, what they say about Larry Johnson, he is the most driven and the best teammate that anyone on the Knicks can have. And he's found a lot of ways to energize his team this evening. He has been able to score outside, inside. He's done a terrific job of rebounding the basketball, and it's been the Larry Johnson efforts early. As you see his office, those greens, those are all makes, Bill.
Everything on the right side of the floor.
Everybody's doing the LJ here at the Garden.
Charlie Ward looking inside. It's one of those UCLA moves.
Well, that's because UCLA usually wins.
They have Larry Johnson trying to get him started, but he's holding the ball, 8 on the shot clock.
Shot was there the whole time. He finally took it and buried it. 13 for LJ.
There's another one of those declining graphs that we've seen from Reggie. Almost below sea level if it goes too much farther, Tom.
Chris Mullen back in the game trying to defend Marcus Camby.
Well, they're too close together, so Johnson's going over the top with 2 more.
LJ, who started the game 1 of 5, has now made 5 in a row, beginning with that 3-pointer at the buzzer to end the first quarter.
To see Larry Johnson and the space that Dale Davis gives him, trying to make sure that he's giving help to Chris Mullen, costs up the perimeter shot to Larry Johnson. And then in the break, you'll see Marcus Camby dancing over the top.
Steve, why doesn't LJ go to the lick every time?
He's saving it for special
occasions.
Now, the Indiana Pacers came here to win 1 of 2 games so that they would get the home court advantage back, and they played very well. To start the fourth quarter, they've got to keep up their defense and find someone to score. Larry Johnson.
He's the man to score, as he has been all afternoon. The Knicks with Larry Johnson, Chris Dudley, Latrell Sprewell, Chris Childs, and Allen Houston.
Perkins never got set and got the foul with the hand check.
Johnson wide open after he leveled Best with a kick, and he banks in the 3. Yep, LJ.
More penetration by Chris Childs. The horrible start. Larry Johnson perfect since opening the game ice cold.
Including 2 threes, both of them very improbable. Jackson had a foot on the line. It was a 2, missed it anyway. Saved inbounds by Camby. And Camby just now getting back down court. Johnson, and
1. Larry Johnson is keeping him in the game. But unless Latrell Sprewell comes alive, the Knicks are going to have a lot of trouble here finishing off and maintaining the home court advantage.
91-88, 11.9. Knicks have advanced the ball to midcourt. Charlie Ward will trigger the ball inbounds. It's Ward, Childs, Sprewell, Houston, and Larry Johnson back in.
And I'm sure Larry Bird has told his guys, you know, we got a couple tricks here. We can foul for possession or don't foul on a 3.
If it gets late, the Pacers can foul to put him on the line.
Ward had it tipped. Johnson made a good catch. Johnson is fouled and hit. Larry Johnson has hit his career quota of wild shots today.
But now he's got to make 1. And when they rushed him, he said, leave me alone. I got to make a free throw here. The game is a long way from being over.
Got it. New York by 1. Timeout, Indiana. 3 incredible 3-point shots by Larry Johnson in this game.
The worst possible scenario for Larry Bird and the Indiana Pacers, who has lost in this building. Bird has too many times on long 3-point shots at the end of the game. Larry Johnson, the pump fake. Phantom foul called there. Running away from the play, Antonio Davis.
Grabbed him, but you're in that situation, what you got to think is the worst I can do is foul and get possession. Goes for the pump fake. Now he's got a hand on him, and he's going to push, and he gets 1. This is home court advantage. That's what you get when you play at home. You get those. Now you said that Reggie Miller foul wasn't a foul.
That's right. That's not a foul either.
Now remember, to end the first quarter, shot clock, game clock running out. Larry Johnson hit a 3 from way deep.
And Patrick Ewing, whose life is just taking a terrible turn here with that foot problem, couldn't be happier for his team. And that's what a team is all about. He told his guys, I'll be there cheering for you. I've got faith, I've got confidence in you. You guys can win this. You're good enough. And they've shown that this afternoon.
Johnson hit the three at the buzzer to end the first quarter, banked in a three early in the fourth quarter, and now this 4-point play with 5 seconds left has given New York a 1-point lead.
Has there ever been a greater 4-point play?
No.
More significance in the history of the NBA.
So it's McKee, Smits, Jackson, Miller, and Rose for Indiana. 5.7 seconds left. Can Reggie Miller pull out another one at the Garden? Here's Mark Jackson. Jackson triple teamed, tied up, got a shot up, no good. New York wins.
Thank you very much, Tom. Larry, tell us about that 4-point play. And was that what was called in the huddle?
No, it was not. First of all, I'd like to say all praise is due to Allah. It was not called in the huddle. It was supposed to be a drive by Allen, but he couldn't get it. So once I got it, I just tried to square up, and I got a good look at it, and I shot it, and it went in. Allahu Akbar.
That was a prayer. Were you surprised you were fouled?
Yes, I was. You're down 3. There shouldn't have been no foul. But like I said, all praise is due to Allah for that shot.
We're watching it right now. You hit 3 very unlikely three-pointers today. You made 8 shots in a row. What goes through one when one finds the zone like that? It seemed like everything you threw up went in.
You know what? I wouldn't even call it a zone. I was trying to stay focused. A lot of guys got to step up since Patrick is out. And that's, that was my main focus, trying to step up since Patrick is out.
What did Patrick say to you? He gave you a big hug.
Pat, before when he found out his injury, we had a meeting with him the day of practice, and he told us, he's still with us, and, for that guy to be around as long as he's been around, and he's been hurt throughout this whole playoff, and he's give us 110%. We got to give it right back to him.
Were you guys teetering your confidence coming into this game without Patrick?
No, I think that, like I said, guys understand they got to step up. Myself, Marcus, Kurt Thomas, Big Chris Dudley, guys got to step up, and I think that's what guys are trying to do, step up.
Larry, congratulations. There's never been a bigger 4-point play.
Thank you very much. Allahu Akbar.
All right, back over to you, Tom.